days another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Solid, chatting with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Fight only finish with the weak ones. So when that I call you, watch how you respond. Dark face your fears, fight your demons. Can't be firm, we go to a tribulation. He is a heavy load, say that I have a legacy fi build, so me fi carry on. And the dark days pray fi go to the storm. Now give up none time, cause that's what we want. Solid, Johnny with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Solid, Johnny with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long.
Solid, me solid, just like a rock. Spiritually we fight a lot. They trap them, said Jah cancel that. You just can't stop me, not try do that. Got to be careful of negligence. Move wise, use up your intelligence. God of honor like the presidents. Progress and its evidence. Me no care how much time they want turn me down. Things say me woulda tumble down. Chant to me ancestors speak Congo drum. That's why me know me have to overcome. Stand firm and not lean for no one. You can set up your own program. Have the whole world a sing out your slogan. No time in a slow down. Plus we
solid, Johnny with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Solid, Johnny with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Solid, chatting with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. The fight only finish with the weak ones. So when that I call you, watch how you respond. Dark face your fears, fight your demons. Can't be firm, we go to a tribulation. He is a heavy load, say that I have a legacy fi build, so me fi carry on. And the dark days pray fi go to the storm. Now give up none time, cause that's what we want. Solid, Johnny with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Solid, Johnny with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long.
Solid, me solid, just like a rock. Spiritually we fight a lot. They trap them, said Jah cancel that. You just can't stop me, not try do that. Got to be careful of negligence. Move wise, use up your intelligence. God of honor like the presidents. Progress and its evidence. Me no care how much time they want turn me down. Things say me woulda tumble down. Chant to me ancestors speak Congo drum. That's why me know me have to overcome. Stand firm and not lean for no one. You can set up your own program. Have the whole world a sing out your slogan. No time in a slow down. Plus we
solid, Johnny with the heavy load. Don't panic, cause another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Solid. Johnny with every Lord, don't panic. Cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face the fears and fight no matter how long. Solid. Chatty with every load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face the fears and fight no matter how long. The fight only finish with the weak ones. So when that call you, watch how you respond. Dark face your fears, fight your demons. You have to be firm, to go to a jubilation. He is a heavy load, still a chatana. I feel like a sippy bill, so me fi carry on. And the dark days pray fi go to the storm. Now give up none time, cause that's what we born. Solid, Johnny with every load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long. Solid, Johnny with every load. Don't panic, cause every day's another episode. And through it all, we have to hold on. Face your fears and fight no matter how long.
Solid, me solid, just like a rock. Spiritually we fight a lot. They trap them, said Jah cancel that. You just can't stop me, not try do that. Got to be careful of negligence.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place.
From the islands, from the east to the west side, that's my land. The secret was my home. So that's my home. So when we been a suffer, nobody not been a fight for it. Now everybody want a piece. So we started reach the sin and where before them bring exam for find a help for it. We know how that full up their minds, you see. And now that make them a rival way. Me just wish them could have seen all of the years they been a suffer like that. Me say forever, forever and ever. A secret boy my own, a secret boy my own. From the islands and rivers and mountains surrounding, the love in my heart is resounding. I'm loving Guyana, my country, but a secret boy is forever my own. Remember childhood days, the by the riverside and laugh and play. The black water when I learned to swim back then, still living in my memories. Always try live good with neighbors. From them cry we have for assistance. And when we didn't have much, everybody liked us. That's why we don't believe that. When we see it on the media, yo, them coulda tried claim peace of my land. When we never see none of them when struggle be not one. Yo, a kind of leader. Fight down poor people for land where them grow up on. Most generous people in the world. From anyone knock we are open with doors. But forever, forever and ever, a secret boy is my own. A secret boy is my own. Yeah. From the islands and rivers and mountains surrounding, the love in my heart is resounding. I'm loving Guyana, my country, but a secret boy is forever my own. Forever my own. A secret boy is my own. Secret boy is my own. Yeah. So forever, forever, forever. A secret boy is forever my own.
Wake up, the day is bright, time to feel the crew. Turn your dial for Livewire, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, bringing vibes you can feel.
News, views, and what's hot today will keep you wired in every way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Livewire. Wake up, the day is bright, time to feel the flow. Turn your dial to Livewire, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, from 8 to 9, bringing vibes you can feel. News, views, and what's hot today will keep you wired in every way. We'll keep you wired every way, in every way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Stories that matter, we got the scoop. From the latest headlines to the local truth. It's your community, your voice, your power. Livewire hits you every hour. So grab your coffee, your tea, or toast. With Courdel Jones, we'll give you the most. Livewire, we'll give you the way. Running to the energy, the beat of the street, the show that connects. It's where people meet. We're wired to your world, we got the news. On Livewire, there's nothing to lose. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Stories that matter, we got the scoop. From the latest headlines to the local truth. It's your community, your voice, your power. Livewire hits you every hour. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. It's your community, your voice, your power. Livewire hits you every hour.
good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of Livewire with yours truly, Courdel Jones. Happy to be here with you this morning, the 10th of March, 2025. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and, they're ready for this week's activities, whether it's at work or if you're an entrepreneur. Um, you know, a busy day at the office. Good morning to everybody who joined us across the 10 administrative regions. Good morning to all the persons joining us across the diaspora. It's really wonderful to have you here on the program. Thank you for all the continued support from all the persons who tune in to the program, catch the rebroadcast, or you tune into other programs available here on Livewire TV, whether it's The Man Behind His Emotions with Randy Shepard, or newly added Wading into the Controversy with James Bond, or you join me on Wednesday evenings along with Joel Bagwadin for Behind the Agenda. We thank you for the continued support, and we do hope that you continue sharing our programming so that Guyanese can be informed about what's happening in and around Guyana, especially as it relates to development and moving the country forward. Special good morning to Tracy Martindale. Oh, Lord. Look, Tracy Martindale, boy. This is my friend, my very good friend from Bartica, Region 7. Every time I'm there, if we don't see each other, we talk at least. Morning to you, Tracy. Morning to John. Morning to Deanna. Morning to the baby and all the rest of the Martindales in Region 7. The wards as well. The REO, he's a ward as well, but it's a different ward. Mayor Murray, morning to you, and the Bells as well, Stephen and Conan and all the other guys up there. Morning to you guys. Guys, when you're up in Bartica, check out La Vista Hotel and Apartments. Nice accommodations there. I stayed there when I was doing some work with the Ministry of Labor. So you guys could check it out. Regatta's coming up if you're looking for some place to stay. La Vista and also Zenith. Zenith? Yeah, Zenith Hotel as well. Some nice locations for you guys to check out if you're in Bartica. Morning again to the persons in the comment section. Happy to have you guys here as usual. I see Eddie Ramnath. Morning to you, Balwan Danraj. Good morning, Vishnu Chintaman, joining us from Pennsylvania. Good morning to you. Janarai Narendra, morning to you. Joan Abidjan, joining us from Canada. Alan Khan, good morning, and one Guyana to you too, brother. Sharida Rabindranath, morning to you. Joining us from Enmore. Lenny Lachman, morning to you. Balwan Ramroop, also joining us from Enmore. Rajendra Singh, morning to you. Nadi, morning to you. Derek Drupal, good morning to you. Krishna Deodat, Omar Sharif, joining us from NYC. Chris, Leroy Mangal, Shirley Singh, morning to you. Asif Ahmad. Another one too far. Let me, don't strain my eye. I gotta get glasses, people. I'm realizing like my close vision, very blurry. Gayatri Baldio, good morning to you. Datan Nandalal, morning to you as well. Leroy Mangal joining us. Good morning to you. Salome, morning to you. Pam Singh, morning to you. Morning to Trevor. Pam has been checking up on me and I appreciate that. All the time. Estelle Ramnath, morning to you. Philip Diabru, good morning. Chok Singh, morning to you. Ormela Gusai, good morning. Dial Sukram, my brother from another mother from Canal, but based overseas currently. Good morning to you. Ann Hill, Paul Joseph, good morning. Pasad Pati, Dionan Suku, good morning to you. Jamila Kayum, Maureen Razio, Suknandan Bud. Shakila Bridgelal, good morning to you and all your relatives in Berbice as well. We have not forgotten y'all. We will be there soon. Such good morning to the council up there in Berbice as well. Pushram Kishore, good morning. Ronald Jones, morning to you, brother. This week is supposed to be a informative week in relation to our trials and tribulations we're dealing with. So, what? Just a second. Madness is this. But yeah, who else we got here? Pam, look at this here. How are you? Greet me like Pam. Oh Lord. Eunice Ragu here. Good morning to you. Good morning to Polly. Good morning to Rita as well. Who else we got? Gil Eon. Rita Little, good morning to you. Morning to Mr. Little, Deshaun Abrams, Zoe Little Abrams, and everybody else, all the littles who's still in the little kingdom. Morning to y'all. Ian B. Pat joining us from Barbados. Who else we got? Sharita Ferguson. Everybody, morning to y'all. Joel Amsterdam, I see y'all had a very special guest on you wanted to walkabouts there. In New Amsterdam. I saw we got to take a look, a quick peep at that too. I forgot about that. John Gunman, okay. For Charlotte, the live morning. Everybody, morning. Let me get into it. Let's get into it. So first of all, so the Ministry of Housing and Water and the Ministry of Housing and Water and the Central Housing and Planning Authority had a Dream Realize activity in Bartica Region 7, where they were doing allocations for a new housing scheme in the 5 Mile area. According to, persons who would have saw the live on Friday, Minister Crowell would have made an appearance and give us a rundown of what's happening in relation to the housing development in Bartica, and specifically that Dream Realize activity. 500 house lots were distributed on Friday last at the Bartica Community Center ground, where Barticians, after a long while of inactivity in the housing sector in that region, they're finally seeing some momentum moving forward, right? I was on scene and I had a chance to speak with some of the allottees, some of the persons who would have received the steel and cement subsidy as well. And, just to hear about their process, how they felt about it, and, their thoughts on how the government has been handling housing since returning to office. So here are some of those comments for you to give you a better idea of how persons and what their feelings and views were on the ground there in Bartica.
So grateful to God and the government to provide this materials for me today, because I was flooded out in the last flood, and it was dangerous because I had to walk in the water to the home, to the highland, and it wasn't something nice for me to really undergo, and I thought I thank God for the mayor, Yario, and the chairman of this region.
Sorry, I realized my mic was muted. So as I was saying, this lady didn't receive a house lot. She received the steel and cement subsidy along with quite a few other Barticians. And I should say persons from Region 7, because it wasn't just Bartica alone. There are persons from further afield within the region who would have applied for their house lots, who would have applied for the steel and cement subsidy, who would have been waiting for their titles and transports, were able to get these things at this Dream Realize activity in Region 7.
God, show me the way today to live, to gain something for the government.
Okay. I had applied for the land in 2019. They had came up here, they did same outlet that they have right now. I came back, they said they don't have any record of the application. That's okay. I applied again. I applied back in 2022. That's when it came.
Now, one of the most important things, one of the things that jumped out at me when I was speaking to this woman, and sometimes I get frustrated when I hear persons complaining about the process. Everything takes time. This lady applied in 2019, and mind you, I do agree that there have been persons who would have applied before and still waiting. However, her lot was available in that region, so right? But one of the things that jumped out at me, she said she applied in 2019. When she checked again, I think is in 2020 or 2022, they couldn't find her application, right? So instead of her moan and gripe about it, go to social media where there's no housing staff there to help her or anything, she went and she reapplied. And in 2025, this was the 8th, I think it was, she was allocated. So it's all about following the process through. You may have some hurdles as you go through the process, but at the end of the day, you can be guaranteed that your government, morning to Mr. Andre Jackman on the live, pick up yourself. I didn't see you at the Beefield Community Center ground working hard like Miss Wallace usually does. Now, like I'm saying, your process may not go smoothly. You may have to restart it, but Sally, once you hear that's all that matters. Once you stay the course, have some patience, you will get through. You understand? This lady broke down into tears in front of me because she now has a place to call home for her family.
Then they give me an interview. No, sorry. 2019, 2020. They interviewed me in 2022. I got back the confirmation of a moderate house lot. And this was my last call here to make the payment and stuff. In which they made me aware of the process before, told me that the next call would be the payment and stuff like that. So I was expecting it. I feel very happy about it. I waited quite a long time.
So how do you feel about being here today, starting the process with your house lot?
It's very overwhelming, I should say. I wasn't expecting a call from them actually. Yeah, something I've been waiting for a number of years.
Another young lady from Bartik, a young Bartician, budding businesswoman, now owns her own house lot. You understand? Moving into your own
home.
Yes.
It's something big. It's something big. I feel so happy that I'm here today and that I got a call to come in, and I feel excited.
You mentioned you have children. Having a safe place for them to call your own and probably something to leave for them in the future. Talk to us about that.
That they could be comfortable.
Tell me how you feel about being here today.
I'm excited.
And having something of your own, safe place for your children, something to leave for them in the future. Talk to us about that.
It's a great accomplishment for me once I get through. Yes, at least I have one daughter, and at least there would be something beneficial for her.
It's a feeling that's unexplainable, because it's a dream come true. It's a dream that you always want to be in your own home, your own space. You can turn your own key, you can come and do when you want. There's no one to tell you, when to come and when to go. You feel more comfortable, right? And this is a dream come true.
My last question, a lot of persons complain about the time period for the housing process. Talk to us a bit about your experience to this point right now.
It's worth the wait. Knowing that you get through at the last at this moment, right? Yes, we all know the election year and all of that, but we're not taking that into consideration because it's an ongoing something.
You hear what he said, right? And this is what opposition persons are playing on now. It's the election year. The government been sharing out house lots since 2020, 2021. You understand? Since 2020, 2021, when the Irfan Ali administration finally got what they deserved in terms of being put into the position that they got the most votes for. The government has been ensuring that Guyanese have access to affordable housing. So it's not about elections. It's about the government doing its job, continuing to do its job.
Right? Something that keeps going on all the time. Governments will come, governments will go. Understand? that as long as the government is doing what they have to do for the people.
You hear? Governments may come, governments may go, but once the government is doing what they have to do for the people, that is something that did not happen. Morning to Office of the Prime Minister, Representative for Region 7, Mr. Earing Ward, on the live here. He was down there at this distribution as well. And if you look at the live on Friday, we heard from him as it relates to the type of development that's happening in Bartica right now. Infrastructure, education, healthcare, tourism, in all spheres of life, all sectors, Bartica, Barticians, and Region 7 at large. And that is one of the things coming off of housing by see Mr. Ward here that he emphasizes on every time that I talk to him. Persons tend to think that Region 7 is Bartica only. That's the popular place. That's the town. Everybody know about Bartica, but there's so much more to Region 7 than just Bartica. So many, Upper Mazaruni, Lower Mazaruni, Mid Mazaruni, so many places in there that are seeing development. And you know what? The sad part about it is that I don't have a host to take up the mantle here so I can go into the field and go to some of these areas to actually show you what's happening on the ground in some of these communities. But don't worry, before 2025 is out, we're going to start it out and get out there in the field. You understand? We're getting some mobile internet so we could go live from anywhere in the country. But as I was saying, Mr. Ward will tell you all weather roads, concrete roads in indigenous communities, all sorts of initiatives happening around in and around Region 7. You understand?
This is what we are happy about.
Right. Now, in terms of the process, talk to us about
It's a feeling.
a bit about your in terms of the process. Talk to us. Sorry about the low audio. I left my my mic set home, but sorry. Let me go about that. How long was your process?
It wasn't well, and I really like that they indicated that I was pregnant, so
Okay.
I thought it was very fast.
Okay.
Yes, well, I feel very glad. I'm happy that I'm able here to select my house lot. I've already drawn my number, so I'm just waiting to go and make my down payment. And I'm glad that because I have 3 sons, and I'm glad that I'll be able to leave them something when I'm gone.
You see, legacy, something a lot of opposition operatives know nothing of, especially in their professional careers, in politics. Legacy. Persons in Bartica are looking at having something to leave for their future generations. This administration is ensuring persons have something to leave for the future generations. 2015 to 2020, they didn't have those options. They didn't go to the Bartica Community Center ground to sit down and pull a lot number, make a down payment, make a full payment, a partial payment, any payment in relation to house lot, land ownership, nothing in that area. Right? Nothing of the sort. Now, I want to jump over to something else that occurred just Friday last. Now, there was an announcement by the government of Guyana, more so His Excellency, that newborn babies will be receiving a grant of $100,000. And in normal fashion, in the modus operandi of President Ali and the People's Progressive Party civic administration that is in power, and previous ones before, they stuck to their word. So Friday last saw the commencement of the disbursement of the $100,000 cash grant to each newborn child. Now, I want to share some of those comments with you from those mothers who are benefiting. And then I want to contrast that to show you how duplicitous and in some cases ungrateful we as Guyanese can be. I ain't gonna label nobody. I gonna say we. I am Guyanese. We have some ungrateful Guyanese out there, and we're gonna look at that this morning. But before we get to that, these are some comments from the mothers who would have received their $100,000 cash grant. And apparently, they, in their view, they would be able to do something with this $100,000, despite what y'all might be hearing in other quarters that, $100,000 can't do nothing, right? But if you check the list, some of the people who saying $100,000 can't do nothing, they didn't leave the $100,000 in the government coffers. They went and they collected. You understand? So let's hear from some of these grateful mothers, thankful mothers, some of these good Guyanese.
And thank y'all so much. We all doing for the babies them. And I look forward that they do the same for every year for the babies them. Not only just for today, but every year they could give the children something. They would be glad and grateful for it. Thank you so much.
Well, right now, I think most of us, we're feeling very happy. It's a great initiative, and thank you to the government.
I'm feeling good, and what I wanted the government to give this cash grant every year to the newborn babies and the ones that born now.
It's a helping situation for some mothers, well, for all mothers I should say, because it's the first time it's happening here. Other than the cash grant for the school children and stuff, I find it helpful. So I don't know how to express it, but yeah.
I'm feeling so good, happy to have the benefit from the government.
We're leading up to something here, people, and I want y'all be patient with me. I just want y'all to continue listening to these mothers who can find a use for $100,000 in terms of caring for their child, either providing for themselves or something. They could do something with it. Then I can show y'all hypocrites and parasites that we got in this country, that we call Guyanese as well.
So happy about it.
Well, I'm feeling very proud and happy because in my time we didn't have this.
You see how the lady big, you know what time she talking about?
But I know the mothers for today, they have received the blessings from God, and it's a blessing. And I do hope that the mother take the voucher and spend it on the children, because the president said children are a heritage of the Lord from Psalm 127. I appreciate that blessing that you receive and give out to the mothers.
Okay, I think it's a real great initiative, and I must commend the government for this initiative, and let's continue looking after the babies and enjoy the rest of the day. Happy International Mother Day to everyone in Guyana. Thank you.
I'm proud of this baby crash grant for buying fee. I'm really grateful.
I think it's a good initiative as a first-time mom.
It will be a great help to me in buying baby stuff.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Pampers, help
I
out because right now I'm not working. So it will be of a great benefit to me. This is my second baby, and I will like to thank them for the cash grant, and I hope they continue to do this for the mothers in the future. And I'm very grateful, and I would just like to say thank you.
So the cash grant is very helpful in this time, especially since I not too long gave birth to my baby. It would help me to, the expenses of diapers and wipes and those things. It helps to offset those expenses.
Yeah, at least we have some sensible Guyanese around, because $100,000. Whether you're a newborn mother, whether you're a teenager, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, all of us could find use for $100,000. right? All of us could find use $100,000. Let me continue.
And be able to buy little things for her so she can, look a little pretty here and there, and I can match up with her and so on. That's little things that it will assist with a lot. So I'm very grateful for this.
It's really beneficial to us, especially me. However, most of the times the working from my husband, he alone provide for us, of which I can. But being a stay-at-home mom, you look after your child and having the 100,000 cash grant from the government, it's gonna help us a lot. Babies tends to sick often. They need support, not just from the husband, but at least from the government, especially the clinics, the hospital. Not everyone can support and be able to.
Mind you, the government giving you a voucher that you could go to private hospital if you feel public hospital or clinic line too long. So literally, before I continue with this video, you can see the PPP putting systems in place to look after citizens from the cradle to the grave. From the cradle to the grave. And you might say, Courdel, what nonsense you're talking about? What nonsense is this? Cradle to what grave? What nonsense is this? You think about it. So newborn babies getting $100,000. They don't getting it, so they getting it. It happening. Newborn babies getting 100,000. When your child is registered, I think it's from nursery school all the way to secondary, they get $50,000. Well, it will keep increasing as it goes. Right now, they're getting $50,000 a year. Right? Mind you, primary school, secondary schools, they have breakfast program. They got free textbook. Right? When they finish high school, primary and high school, tertiary education is now free. Y'all telling me this is not support? This is not a caring government? This is not a government that's looking out for the future of this country? Tertiary education is now free. You understand me? So the future of Guyana basically has an easy flow or a less impeded flow to adulthood. Even, let us say, we're looking at old age, right? This administration has increased the pension, old age pension, by 100% currently. You understand? Let me continue. Go ahead, friend. You talk.
Like to go to the private hospital. So having the 100,000, we can able to do it now. I feel good. Okay, it gonna help you a lot. Like baby pampers, milk, wipes, thing when I like it.
I feel good about it. It means it's helpful to the children and it gives them a lot of support, especially mothers who are single and have no one to support them.
So I'm thankful for it, first of all, and it's going to be a start for baby, especially now that I'm not working, to help out with buying formula. I mean, I do breastfeed, but formula is needed as well, pampers, and basically it's going to come in handy for every little thing for her.
First of all, I want to say thank you to the government of Guyana, the president, the cabinet, the ministry to put in this together, because for the middle class persons in Guyana, it will be a great help, because everyday cost of living is going up, and I think it's a great initiative by.
I just want to say thank you to Dr. Mohammed, our friend Ali, for this grant. I mean, there's something really nice that he's doing. I just pray that the the Heavenly Father bless him in all ways and continue doing the work that he is doing for everybody. And thank you so much for the crash grant. The crash grant. It has it will be really helpful for me to help me with the startup of my baby to get supplies and things that I'll need for my baby. So I just want to say again, thank you very much.
I feel thankful because my husband in work, so it's really coming good. Thank you for what you're doing for this country.
I'm feeling a little nice for today's day. It's coming for the 100,000 for baby.
It could like start off great, like give us a long run so far with the 100,000.
Glad for the cash grant that they were giving us. Yeah?
So those are mothers who would have, the first set of mothers who would have received their 100,000 cash grant for the newborns, right? And you heard some of them say to you, you know, it could help with Pampers, you could buy a little formula, it could help with this, is the. I am working right now, so this can help me help my husband or my baby daddy or my child father or whoever it is. You hear them. One even said, her child father ain't working. So this can come in as a little help. I want to bring y'all over to this worries here. Right? I want to bring y'all over to this worries here. And two more videos I want to share with you. Listen to this guy. And this is why I say some of us Guyanese are ungrateful. So, play the video.
You look at if 100,000, what can it do for a family? What can it do maybe for even a husband and wife? And you're saying that this would start a business or do something. It can't do anything.
This is the unbelievable. And I really want to attack this guy because I don't know if he's slow, he little disturbed, or he bunks his head on the sun or something. But you trying to tell me you can't start a business at $100,000? Huh? You sound, sir, you sound oh, Lord. Listen.
You look at if 100,000, what can it do for a family? What can it do maybe for even a husband and wife?
Now, just let me say this. You can buy a month ration with $100,000. You can buy some paint and paint over your old house or something. $5,000 of business registration to put yourself in the game. So let's say you have $100,000, sir. $5,000 for business registration, your NIS free, your GRA tin free. You could now go and start bidding on a contract. You could start up a little food stand, sell, cook up. Oh Jesus, who's them thing Granger they telling them go and sell? You, sir, could take that $100,000 that Granger didn't give you when Granger had sent Guyanese to go and sell cook up and, oh gosh, guava cheese and them kind of thing. You could have go and start a cook up and guava cheese business. That's what you could have do with $100,000. These people, I mean, you could have go and sell dog food. You could have buy some ply, knock up a table, and buy some broken rice and some meat scraps and go and sell dog food with your $100,000. You could have go and make pepper sauce with your $100,000, sir. Now, mind you, and I'm trying my best not to be abusive to this man here. Planting chips. I thank y'all for reminding me of all the things he could have taken $100,000 and do. Plus, you living in Essequibo. We're planting chip, we're planting, selling by the on the bunch cheap. You could have taken $100,000 and go and buy planting chip, and you could have go and make planting chip and sell. You could have gone and sell fish and chips. You understand? Because in Mashabo, they're doing cage culture. So the fish and thing right in the area. You not to go far, sir. You are shameless to stand up there, a big hardback man like you, and saying you can't do nothing with $100,000. What business you could start? What could do for a man or woman? You could buy some underwear. You could go and pay for a course so you could have some common sense with 100,000. You and your wife could have gone pay for a computer course or something so that you were better qualified. That's what you could have do with 100,000. So stupid, sir. So stupid. I really would like to know what is your day-to-day thing. Like, what do you do on a daily basis? I honestly want to know. Because if you're somebody who's employed or have their own business, you understand? And can't see how 100,000 could benefit you, something definitely wrong with you. Something definitely wrong with you. Right?
And you're saying that this would start a business or do something, it can't do anything.
Plantain chip, cook up, dog food, guava cheese, pepper sauce, achar, all them things you could have gone and start. And could you imagine this wretch in jump out and tell Granger, yo, at least give you money for start this business. Imagine this administration give you $100,000 to do what you want with it. They didn't tell you what to do. They said, persons have said, yeah, you could start a business. Yeah, you could do this or that. But it was for you to do as you wish. For you to do as you wish. And you're, oh God, this is why I said, critic does get so much leeway to say what he like. Oh, this man really disappointed me. I don't know him personally, but I think you have embarrassed the Guyanese on a whole to make such a stupid statement. Now, let me show you why this is hypocritical. Now, look who he's talking to. Right? And this is why I show y'all and I say to y'all, some of these people here are just around for publicity. You understand me? And to try to be relevant. So he is listening. Azruddin Muhammad is standing listening to a man saying he can't do nothing with $100,000. Right? Standing listening to a man saying he cannot do nothing with $100,000. And look what Azruddin is suggesting to this other man here. And trust me, this morning, I didn't just want to talk about it. I went and I looked for the video because I remembered seeing this video a year or two back. And I remembered Azruddin saying to this man, anyway, don't let me say what Azruddin said. Let me hear what Azruddin said. Right? So, let me go to the next video.
I want to thank you, Mr. Mohammed, for what you done for me.
Context. Mohammed buy a brush cutter for this man here. I want to hurry up. He ain't got time to waste. Mohammed buy a brush cutter for this man. The first part of the video, he thanking Mr. Mohammed for buying the brush cutter. Right? Listen to what Mohammed is saying to him. And then contrast that to the foolishness that Mohammed stand up and let that idiot tell him just now. Without any kind of correction. So it's all for the cameras. Listen to this.
And bless his whole entire company. And I ask him for showing more love and love all the time.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, one advice I got for you. First thing is I want you to start build back your clientele.
Good advice. Build back your clientele. Mean if you had a brush cutter before that broke up, you can fix. It get teeth or whatever it is. Build back your clientele. Even Mohammed buy a brush cutter fee, that's good. Listen.
I want you to see to get more customers.
It's always good to expand. Get back your old customers. Look for new customers. Good advice. Let me continue.
Work for the small man.
Work for the small man. Now, this is where listening is key. I want y'all to listen closely to what Mohammed is saying to this man. And then we'll contrast it to the BS that he stand up and listen to in Lima. Listen.
As you told me you don't want to work for 2,500.
The man, the brush cutter man, said he want to work for 2,000 and 2,500. Right? 2,000 or 2,500. Here what Muhammad telling me, not 100. The brush cutter man say, I want to work for 100,000 or 200,000. He said he want to work for 2,000 and 2,500. Listen.
You know, when you go weed a yard, you don't want to accept that money.
Yeah, true.
Still accept.
Yes, sir.
And every yard you weed,
Yeah.
put aside half of the money. And don't touch that money.
Yes, sir.
And then I want you to come back to me at the end of this year. And sometime in December, come back to me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to assure you that you will come back to me with lots of money.
Yeah.
You can make $1,000 turn into $1 million.
Exactly.
So if you could make 1,000 turn into $1 million, wretch, when heaven's name you could do with $100,000, y'all so y'all understand what I'm trying to show you? You just tell this man accept 2,000 or 2,500 for your work and save half the money. You understand? You just said to this man that he could turn 1,000 into 1 million. Why you couldn't tell this idiot what he could do with $100,000? This idiot here, Mr. Muhammad. Don't you find that a little disingenuous of you? An idiot is standing up in front of you, complaining about $100,000 that he had to do nothing for. Is guy needs resources. Let me put it that way, right? Guy needs resources, so you're getting back. You get 100,000. Why not give him the same advice? Stupid man, save half, spend half. You understand? Put it to do something. Buy a brush cutter right now. The $100,000 could get you 2 to 3 brush cutter. You hear what I'm telling you? Please listen to me. Everybody who is in the States, y'all might know. But in Guyana right now, it's not a still brush cutter. It's a total or a indigo. But this idiot here could have gotten 2 to 3 brush cutters. So the brush cutter is toward the $2,000, so on. So like I said, 3 brush cutter would have cost you $96,000. He'd had $4,000 to buy gas to walk them brush cutters and start a business. You understand what I'm trying to show you? I am telling you about the brush cutters because I bought 2 myself sometime last year. Total. The working up to now, no issue, and I had to change no parts, nothing at all. People with money might prefer still, right? Fine. But if you, as a small man, looking to start something, you're looking to get something small and grow it to something better. Again, I'm saying to you, right now, you can go to any one of these Chinese store and get a whole brush cutter for $32,000. This banner could have bought 3 and had $4,000 left back to buy gas. Mind you, the brush cutters just come with oil. So you don't have to buy the mixing oil. It is come with mixing oil. So like I said, he could have bought 3 brush cutters, $4,000 in gas, and would have been able to start a landscaping business, a weeding business. This idiot would have been able to go and apply to the RDC to get some road corner for weed or something. But better sense in prevailing. So on one hand, Muhammad stand up in front of this banner in Lima and make it look like he could do nothing with 100,000. Listening to him without saying, no, brother, that's not so. 100,000, you should be able to do thing with that. Let me advise you. It's so. No, we ain't gonna get it from Muhammad. We're not gonna get it from him. He gonna stand up there and make this man look like a damn idiot without even giving him any sensible advice. But then sit down with this one here.
For management, $1,000 turn into $1 million.
Exactly.
Like proper management of money.
So what Muhammad should have said to this idiot, sir? No. You could definitely do something with $100,000 with proper management of the money. With proper management of the money. But Muhammad stand up and make this banner look like a complete idiot. Mind you, put a side brush cutter in the same Chinese, because he living in Lima. He looks indigenous. And this is no disrespect to my Armenian brothers and sisters. Y'all know I love y'all. In the same Chinese, you could have go in there and buy, they got chainsaw for, how much was the chainsaw? 36,000, the small one. They got the bigger ones that you could rip tree, like planks, like throw on big tree and thing, for 72,000. I think is the big blade. This is the size of the blade alone. Then the machine there. That you could rip planks of wood. Indigenous people just do it in the bush. They ain't gonna forget, what's this thing is called, this thing? They ain't gonna get wood miser. Indigenous people just throw it on the tree, put it on 2 stumps, and rip planks right there in the bush. Easy, no problem. He could have gone and bought a chainsaw. He's living in Essequibo where forestry is a thing. You could have cut T-shore, you could have cut farm board, all sorts of things. But you, because you want a little freeness from Muhammad, you run out, 100,000, why you gonna do it to 100,000? You know what's come after freeness, sir? You know what's come after freeness? There's, you know, look. Another suggestion here from one of the viewers. He could have gone in the Chinese and buy a pressure washer, open up a little wash bay in front of the yard in Lima Sand. Less than $100,000. But no, you're going to stand up there like a damn fool, making yourself an idiot. Never get 100,000 from Mohammed. Ain't get 100,000 yesterday. Well, whenever you meet with Mohammed there, he didn't collect 100,000 for standing up and making himself a damn jackass on video on that day. And when you see so, he collect 100,000, do complete foolishness with it. Now coming to say, well, oh, it couldn't do nothing. I bet you if you investigate, this 100,000 done at some rum shop or something. If you really investigate it. For a big man like this to say, I can't do nothing with 100,000. My family can't do nothing with 100,000. It's because they reach your family. It reach the rum shop and done. Most likely. These people are utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Then I saw a next video where Muhammad said, the same sanction man to call him. Stop meeting with the people. Oh, Jesus. Y'all think about it, right? Y'all ever hear the former president, current vice president, and general secretary of the People's Progressive Party in that kind of mode? If that is the case, screen grab the car log. Screen grab the car log. Tell Azardine stop meeting with the people. Nobody cares if you meet with the people. We care about the foolishness that you're peddling around the place. The fact that you could jump out your expensive boots to play you talking about the Minister of Agriculture when you, other than where you get from your father, can't stand up in the Minister of Agriculture shoes. Where the billions of dollars that you give out to people there? And I dare say the government has given out more, sir. At the end of the day, the government has given out more. So again, I say to you, whatever Azadine Mohammed or the Mohammeds give out, can't trump the government's war. Can't trump the amount of free house the government bill. Men on mission and all them things. You understand? Thank you for the charity, sir, but you're paying back the taxes that you didn't pay. Well, you got to pay them now anyway. But, well, there's a different set. But You're paying back the taxes that you robbed the Guyanese people. You building a house for Tian mother and the other lady and the people. It's taxes, it's tax evasion, it's the taxes you keep. You now giving back to the Guyanese people. No Guyanese getting to benefit because you evade taxes and in pay to GRE. So the government couldn't build more houses for people. So you now doing it. So you now doing it. Okay. Okay. That's not issue, Azradine. Well, it's an issue because it's tax evasion. But at the end of the day, you must go to these same people in Lima Sands and say, hey, I robbed you. I robbed you. Every community you go in, sir, the first thing you should say to everybody that come out to see you, you see all these vehicles here? I robbed you to have them. I robbed you to have them. I'm glad, and you know what? I don't care what nobody said. I'm glad that GRA has said, look, as you put up the thing, this is the tax you're supposed to pay the blood clot taxes. You pay the taxes, man. Because apparently people don't understand. When a small man ain't pay taxes, GRA just come after them. So I'm glad GRA going after big fish. I'm glad GRA is going after big fish. Some of you are utterly ridiculous with this thing. Utterly ridiculous. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He can't do nothing with 100,000. Imagine. Now, let me just tell you about Lima. And you know why I could talk about these things, people? It's because, and I ain't trying to. Okay, so look at this worries here. And I like call y'all out. So don't that man have his choices. And oh God, anyway, don't that man have his choices of expression, speech, and freedom for that's his democracy and independence. Stop promoting misinformation, deception, manipulation, and nonsensical diatribes. You're intellectual, immature with your hypocrisy, stupidity, and arrogance. Well, sir. Well, sir, okay. What do we say about your comment here? A lot of typos, eh? So, first of all, just, oh Lord. How am I speaking on this man's democracy and independence? I'm talking about this gentleman being disingenuous about what you can do with 100,000. How am I promoting misinformation? All those businesses I listed, especially the ones suggested by David Granger, can you not start at 100,000? Can you not start a cook-up stand with 100,000? Can you not start a dog food business with 100,000? Can you not make guava cheese and sell it for 100,000? Can you not make plantain chips for 100,000? Are you saying to me, sir, Mr. Brutus, are you saying to me that they're not brush cutters selling for 32,000 right now in the Chinese? You know, these kind of things just make me want to pick up my phone, go mobile, and walk up to the Chinese and show y'all. Motherfucker got 3 minutes. Let me do that. You understand? Let me walk over to the Chinese and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all hold on. I spreading misinformation. Y'all hold on. Let me take a walk. We're going mobile today. Right? We're going mobile today. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. The cook up, the food business everybody don't know about. But I want to show you what you could have do with 100,000. You go in a Chinese, you could have started a business. You understand? Tools, all kind of thing. If you're a skills man, you could get, if you were a carpenter, a plumber, electrician, you could go and buy your own tools so you don't have to rent them. You could charge people properly. Right? Let me go into the studio here and show you all. We're going to go mobile. We're going to take a walk. We're going to take a walk outside and see what's going on. Right? These people are so disingenuous, it's not funny. And that's what has upset me. Good morning to... Sorry. Just a second. Let's go. They think it's joke I'm making. Morning to Umedeli Fabulous joining us from Bartek as well. That's my company secretary. She's very, very good at her job. Right? I can take you. No, my shades upstairs. I can take this little sun. Let me take y'all and show y'all. I spreading misinformation. They got a hardware Chinese store. It's about six to eight houses down from me. And again, I'm trying to show you y'all's program. I take my time and look for the information. So as R.B. Norton would say, without fear of what contradiction? So, without fear of successful contradiction, I could say what I say. You understand? Without fear of successful contradiction. So, as I said to you, with your $100,000, you could have get 3 brush cutter. You could have get more than 1 chainsaw. You could have gotten a pressure washer. You could have gotten a heavy duty vacuum for a wash bag. You could have gotten tools, whether you're an electrician, a carpenter, a plumber, whatever you're doing, you could get these things. You understand? But some people are really disingenuous. And maybe, as the allegations were made, some people are being paid to say foolishness when they know better. Right? When they know better. Yeah, Chinese open. Chinese don't play. Chinese don't play. Let me turn this camera around. Right? Not a boy could say I am lying this morning. Everything I said to you there, prices and all, they may vary by $1,000 or $2,000, but nothing much more. You understand? Nothing much more. Turn this camera around. So we're going to the Chinese. Right? And if anyone of y'all know this man, and he probably feel that this deal ain't happening at no other Chinese but the one I carry all to, tell him is Zingda Chinese hardware store. Zingda. Right? In Region 3. Watch. Brand new government road here. I was supposed to show y'all the other day. Brand new road for these people. It was a mud damn there. Anyway, right, champ? Yeah, I'll show you. Look. Okay, so like I said, it may vary by two or 3,000. See, y'all see the price up there? 35,000. Anyone? 35,000. Any one of them. Look, as I said, if you were an electrician, a plumber, whatever, you could have gotten tools and upgrade yourself, right? You could have come in here and get tools and upgrade yourself, right? I told y'all about the chainsaws. Look, the prices here, right? Look, the prices here. This is the big one I told you that could probably be used for ripping wood. You understand? You got these smaller ones here for cutting t-shirt. So you have things that you could do, sir. Again, if you're a carpenter, you understand? You got things here to upgrade yourself. All under 100,000. You could get different tools so that when you go up on a work site, you not to buy nobody tools. You could do whatever you want to do. Again, so if you buy two brush cut, you could buy a head trimmer. You could buy a leaf blower in front. You understand me? Let me look for the pressure washer. Look at this. Look at this. A flapping saw with a whole table on it. What the price there? What the price? I'm just showing y'all the amount of things you could have done with 100,000. And that banner. Look, okay. Look one here. 43,000. Table saw. Right? Look. Cut off saw. 42,000. You could get three of them things. You understand what I'm trying to show y'all? Hold on. Hold on. I see these people had pressure washer. You could have go and open a vulcanizing shop. Air compressor. 40,000. Chinese, you want pressure washer? Where? Yeah, gasoline. Where? Let me show y'all the pressure washer. Oh, how much? 75,000. 75,000? 75,000. And 75,000. Thank you. 75,000. Look. 75,000. 75,000. Pressure washer. Yeah, y'all have that oh, how much is this here? 30,000. 30,000 vacuum cleaner, heavy duty, right? Heavy duty. Look, you got the smaller versions. 20,800, 26,500. You understand what I'm showing you? Look, you got the leaf blower. So you can get a brush cutter, leaf blower, and a head trimmer. Look, the head. No, there's a chainsaw. What's this? I know, but tools. You understand what I'm showing you? This is what I'm talking about. So, Mr. Brutus, you can go suck eggs, sir. You can go suck eggs. You can go suck eggs with that nonsense. You understand? Let me come around here. See if they got any other tools. He could have buy some safety gear to make sure that he ain't going out there and busting up his foot. You understand? What else they got? What else they got? Literally anything you could find in here. Literally anything. They got welding kits around there. See, even if you're doing, look, you got bigger compressors than the one that I'm showing you. So in terms of the vulcanizing shop, it's not that there was a small one. Look, you got a big one for 42, a bigger one for 46, all under $100,000. All under $100,000, mind you. grinder, handheld saw, anything you could think about. Even if even if you was a surveyor, 41,000, you could get some new equipment, even if it's a land surveyor. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with some people? You understand? What's wrong with some people? Look, look, this is another thing I wanted to show you guys. This welding, this welding set. Where is it? Oh, you want to do your own welding. You understand? Simple, simple, simple. Very simple. So that is what I wanted persons to see. Not bullshitting. You can't start a business with 100,000. You don't want to start a business, right? You don't want to start a business. If you wanted to start a business, you understand? You understand? If you wanted to start a business, you could have done that. But no, you want to sit down and probably continue to collect the freeness. Anyway, I keep telling y'all, I keep telling persons, certain things that come after freeness. I might not like it. You might not like it, so you got that point. You got that point. But my, mind you, and I know some people gonna holler, oh, it's Chinese thing, you're gonna break up fast. Listen, most things in the world, most things in the world are made in China. You understand? And even if these tools don't last you 10 years, they're gonna last you long enough to make back the money you invest in it and some profit. And that's my main point. Right? You'll be able to make back the money you invest with some profit. That's all you can do. Just promote Chinese business without a plan for the small man in this. Look at this banner. For the small man in his business plan, just get professional. That's all you can do. Just promote the Chinese business without a plan for the small man in his business to get better. Brethren, 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 honestly, it's only because I ain't come out with this car key because I had to drive up the road to a locally owned business that sell the same exact thing, sir. You understand? There aren't any Guyanese manufacturers of chainsaws, brush cutters, handheld tools, anything of the sort. You understand? There's a far walk. Me walking till up there. But then look at this traffic too. I ain't doing though. Anyway, sir, at the end of the day, I've shown you what I would have said. How you could have started a business with $100,000. And I've shown that it's not misinformation or not deceiving anybody. And that was my point. Guys, y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all stay alert and don't get caught in the spider web of foolishness being peddled by certain people. You understand? Please. 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 Some of y'all are ridiculous. And I'll continue to say, the gentleman in Lima Sands, you seriously misguided, sir. Because I just show you Omadeli, I gonna block you. I ain't in the mood this morning, right? So if you gonna comment foolishness, I will block you. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. And as I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one Guyana.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana.